Hello viewers, welcome to Virtual Counselling Session with University of Chichester. I hope you are safe and well. I'm Mohammad Rajamia, Managing Director of TCL Global. TCL Global is an education counselling center based in Portsmouth, UK. We have 5 offices around the world. We are working over 70 UK universities. We are the official partner with them. And we helped more than 3,000 students last year, and we're the largest education consultancy firm based in Southeast of England. And I have a guest with me, Rachel, from University of Chichester. Rachel is the Head of International Recruitment and Regulation. Welcome to our virtual session, Rachel.
Thank you very much. Good to be here.
Thank you very much for your time today. So I'm sure the audience who already joined, you'll find useful information about Chichester University, the courses they got to offer, and the entry requirements, the campus facilities, and also we'll be able to discuss about the intakes, the application process. So please stay with us, and don't forget to share this session so that the students who are interested to study in UK in Chichester University, they will find this session, I'm sure, useful. So please put your comments through our box, the comment box, so we'll try to answer your questions. So Rachel, so thank you very much actually for your time. So it would be nice to know a little bit about the overview of Chichester University as well as the city as well. Thank you, Rachel.
Okay. So the University of Chichester celebrated its 180th anniversary last year. Basically, our history dates back to 1839 when we were a college of education, but we became a university in 1999. So as an institution, we're actually as a university, we're actually quite young. And we're quite small at the moment. So we have a population of around 5,500 students, with an intention to grow over the next few years to a population of 7,500 students. So we want to retain that sort of smaller community type university.
Yes.
Chichester itself is a very historic city. It's very beautiful. It's on the south coast of the UK, so we're about an hour from London by train. And as I say, it's coastal. We have a cathedral. We have lots of historic buildings. So it's very typically English. But we also have a lot of modern facilities. So we have Chichester Gate, where there's things like Nando's and a bowling complex and the cinema and lots and lots of things for students to do. So a bit of everything for everyone.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, I mean, my team based in Portsmouth, Chichester from Portsmouth around 20 to 30 minutes, Rachel. Yeah. So we have a dedicated team, so it's not very far where actually my team based. So if you come to the UK, my team will look after with you from airport pickup to your accommodation, jobs, and integration of the society. And so I personally visited the Chichester University. It's now a lovely campus, countryside. It's a beautiful place, So if you want to apply, please contact our team in Bangladesh, Dhaka, the team we have, and also team in Sylhet. And the viewers, if you join from the Kuwait, you can contact our Kuwait office. Our office can actually help you to apply. And if you want to find out more information about Chichester University, they can help you as well. And also the viewers who join from Saudi Arabia, you can contact our Saudi office team. They will be help. And also for the viewers, we organize our virtual fair in June and July time. And you'll have opportunity to speak with the Rachel directly through our online platform. So if you have any questions, you can ask about the Chichester University. We'll have opportunity to learn more about this university. So Rachel, thank you very much. So, the lockdown everywhere, the situation, the students a little bit confused. What should we do, apply, or whether application is being accepted? Mm-hmm. So what would be your advice or the university point of view for that?
So we are still planning and hoping to operate as normal in September. We're obviously monitoring the situation very closely and looking at alternative options should a September start date not be possible. But obviously, since the announcement from the Prime Minister a couple of days ago, things are looking like they're moving in the right direction. there's been a slight relaxation of the rules. So hopefully September will be fine. In the meantime, we have moved, obviously, things like pre-sessional English programs to an online platform. We are more flexible in terms of when results will be coming in, because some students aren't able to get their results at the time they thought they would. And obviously with grades as well. So if there are slight changes with the grades that are achieved against expectation, then we will try and be as flexible as we can to help students through that process. We have sent out letters of reassurance to offer holders to tell them that, you know, if they are concerned, to get in touch. If students want to defer to next year, then obviously that's something that we can consider. But we very much hope that it will be business as usual in September, that we'll be in a position to deliver a face-to-face programme. We are considering for certain things, certain programmes, January starts, but at the moment that's not confirmed.
Okay. Thank you very much. So viewers, I can see that lots of viewers already joined. So please, if you have any questions, you can ask your questions. So we'll try to answer your questions. So thank you very much, Rachel. So I would like to know a little bit about the undergraduate programs, whether any placements there, and also entry requirements. Yeah, Rachel, please.
Okay. So for undergraduate, we have single honours and dual honours programmes, and they're all 3 years in duration. We do offer, some of our programmes do offer a sandwich degree option, so that would be with a placement between years 2 and 4, years 2 and 3. So that would make it into a 4-year degree.
I see.
But there are also some shorter term placement opportunities available. So if students want to do a 6-week placement during the summer and things like that, there are a variety of options for students to consider. We do have some international top-up routes available as well, where students will do a diploma or an HND in their own country and then come and complete the final year on certain programs at Chichester. So do you want to know the kinds of programs that we offer?
Yeah, I mean, you can leave it touched, then we can also the way of applications, whether it's UCAS or direct application for undergraduates. Yeah.
Okay, so the application process, ideally we prefer UCAS because it's more straightforward. However, we do have a direct application form if students need to use that. So that's something that can be requested, and we can accept that as well, depending on what the student's circumstances are. We offer a wide range of programs. So obviously we have our business programs, computing, we have programs in animation, media, musical theatre, engineering. We do our digital media technologies, esports, and games design, lots of cutting edge different programs, as well as some more traditional programs available.
Okay. Thank you, Rachel. About the master's level program, so also was the entry requirement as well as the duration of the master's courses, whether do you have any? Okay.
So typically, master's programs are 1 year in length. We have in the past run longer programs to accommodate a work placement, but obviously with the return of the post-study work visa in its new form, it's more likely that students will choose to do that. So they'll do a year of study and then take advantage of the post-study work visa option. So yeah, typically 1 year full-time for Tier 4 visa students. We look for the equivalent of a 2-2 UK honours degree. So depending on which country the student is from, I can advise what the equivalency of that would be. Okay.
Okay, thank you. About the entry requirements, the IELTS requirements, so the overall 6, minimum 5.5, what is the requirement, entry IELTS requirements?
So for undergraduate, it's a minimum of 6 overall with no lower than 5.5 in each component. And for postgraduate, it's 6.5 overall with no lower than 5.5 in each component. We do recognise a wide range of English language tests, so not just IELTS. We have started to recognise some of the online language tests that are available in light of COVID-19. All of the tests that we accept and the equivalencies are on the website. And we also will accept medium of instruction if a letter can be supplied by the institution to verify that they were taught in the medium of English.
Okay, I think it's a really good point. MOI actually, so if the students study in the English medium, the instruction of the medium of instruction of the English. So that's, I think, is a really good the options for the South Asian students, and especially in this lockdown, so where all the test center is closed, IELTS center is closed. Okay, so viewers, if you want to know more about interview requirements, please contact our team in Bangladesh, in Dhaka and Sylhet and Kuwait in Saudi Arabia, and my team based in Portsmouth, UK. So they will be able to help you. Our service is completely free of charge. We have been working quite a long time with the sister university. You can see the neighboring city. So where I am based, so is not very far. My team can actually help you with the accommodation, airport pickup, the searching job, because we have been doing that one with the University of Portsmouth, who is coming. So it's not very far from where our team is there. So contact our team. Our team can actually help you on that. About the intake, just with slightly, if you touch that, whether any January intake or any plan in place or anything in consideration.
Okay,
right?
So the majority of our courses start in September.
Yeah.
Some of our courses do have non-standard start dates. Those would be master's level. So if a student's unsure of when a course is due to start, the information is on the website. In terms of COVID-19, we are considering moving some of our more internationally focused programs to a January start. As I said, that's not confirmed yet, but we will make a decision on that within the next week or so. So obviously we can update you when we have a final decision. But that would be things like international business, MSc level, and the international top-ups if we move anything to January. Yeah.
Thank you, Rachel. About the PhD, we receive lots of inquiries. The students might ask the way of applications, whether any research group, or should we contact directly to the supervisors. So what can you advise to our viewers and students about that? Okay,
so our PhD provision, we do have, and we have a dedicated team that will help students that are interested in doing a PhD at Chichester. So we've got a very sort of hands-on approach from our team in guiding them through the process. They will put you in touch with the supervisor. So that application process sits very much outside of the normal application process. I can provide the contact details of our PhD admissions team, and they can lead you through. But yeah, there is information on the website as exactly what to do in terms of applying for a PhD.
Okay, thank you. Yes, viewers, if you want to find out more about the PhD, our team is there, our expert team is there, who can actually guide you, advise you the PhD options and the way of applying. Definitely, you need a proper research proposal, you need a nice personal statement and CV, and there is definitely minimum academic requirements. So please contact our team. Our team can actually help you with that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rachel. About the accommodation options, so international students normally they come and they actually look for the guaranteed accommodation. Is there any options for them?
Okay. For what? So for campus accommodation.
Accommodation, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we're really lucky at Chichester. We have a range of accommodation available. So obviously we have two campuses. So we have on-campus accommodation at the Chichester campus, which is the Bishop Potter campus, and we also have accommodation at the Bognor Regis campus. So usually if a student is studying at one or the other campuses, they can live on campus in that accommodation. On-campus accommodation tends to be catered. Bognor Regis, it's all catered accommodation, but at Bishop's Otter, there is some that is, some that isn't. And we also have two blocks of accommodation that are off campus, but they are within the city of Chichester, really conveniently located, easy walking distance to the campus, easy walking distance to the train station, and they are Fishbourne and Stockbridge. So students that live off campus will have a bus pass and they can travel very easily conveniently between the different sites.
Okay.
And the accommodation at Fishbourne and Stockbridge is all self-catering. So they have a shared kitchen facility. All of our accommodation, we have some that's en suite and some that isn't. So depending on the budget of the student and the preference of the student, we have something for everybody. And we can guarantee accommodation for international students for the first year of their study. So whether that's first year undergraduate or postgraduate, we can guarantee that. And the application process for students coming this year has just opened, so they should have received communication about the application process.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you. So yes, if you want to find out more about application, I think there is also privately there is a Bangladeshi community and other community, I think, minority living in the Chichester. So you have an option of the other accommodation option as well. So if you contact our team can actually help you with that. So please contact our team in different offices. They will be able to help you. Thank you. About the application deadline, is there an application deadline? We understand that lots of students are waiting. They maybe will actually apply in the last moment, So is there any deadline for that?
Typically, for initially applying, we don't have a formal deadline to apply. Obviously, UCAS have their own deadlines, but as international students, you can apply after the official deadline of 15th of January. And really, it's as long as there is enough time for things like visas to be established and qualifications to be met, then we can continue to make offers. Students are advised to accept their offer within 4 weeks. So they would need to log on to their ChiView account and accept their offer. And then obviously once they meet the conditions, they can then submit the additional paperwork to meet the conditions and become unconditional. So no, we don't technically have deadlines, but obviously we need to allow enough time before the program starts for everything to happen. Okay.
So we got one question that due to COVID-19 situation, do you have any online test systems? So the audience, Mahmoud, just asked these questions.
Online test systems, what, for English?
Yeah, I think he means as English, yeah.
Okay, as I said earlier, we are now accepting some of the commercial online tests, things like TOEFL and IELTS, Pearson. There's a number of online tests that we can accept. So again, if you look on, if you can advise them to look at the website at the tests that we can accept now. We do have an in-house test, but we tend to use that as a last resort because the commercial tests are obviously more rigorous and set up to assess the full components. So in the first instance, I would suggest that students look at the commercial tests that we are now recognising. But if there is a problem with that, then do get in touch.
Okay, thank you, Rachel. We've got another question. What is the requirement for MA Music Performance subjects?
Oh,
okay, so any job experience or previous experience required for these music performance subjects?
So let's have a look. Obviously, the equivalent of 2 bachelor's honours. So music, let's have a look. I would imagine that a background in that subject would be required. So MA Music Performance, is that the one?
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look. See, this one says it's 12 to 15 months full-time, which would suggest that there are extra elements involved in that. So yes, it just says an honours degree at 2 or higher, so equivalent in a related discipline. So there would need to be a background in music performance or elements of that within the previous study to be considered. So if the prior degree wasn't in music performance, but they have relevant work experience or performing experience or anything else that can evidence their experience in that area, we would also look at that.
Okay. Yes, thank you, Rachel. I'm sure that the Rocky will find your answer. You can contact our team. Our team can actually help you for further information. About the job opportunity, because international students, they always ask for the international part-time job. So is there any on campus and also in the city, any part-time opportunity?
Yeah, so obviously students coming on a Tier 4 visa are allowed to work for 20 hours a week while studying, and they're allowed to work full-time during the holidays, I believe. So there are a number of jobs that are available on campus, so things like working in the little shop, in the campus shop, but they are limited. There's a lot more opportunities for students to find part-time work in Chichester city centre. There's an enormous amount of restaurants and bars and cafes. There's, as I said, there's a bowlplex, there's cinema. So there is lots that students could do. There's obviously the supermarkets, lots of students work in the supermarkets. So it would be a case of when they enrol for their programme, they also make trying to find a part-time job a priority, because there will be lots of students wanting to do that. But yes, there are opportunities to work, definitely.
I think also there is a neighboring city as well, like the Brighton, Portsmouth,
Yes.
They can easily actually travel other city as well if they need to.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. It's closely connected with a number of other places where students can work.
Yeah, thank you, Rachel. Yeah, I mean, as you was saying about the city and the location, it's a south coast, is very close from London and also very close from the other coastal cities, the Southampton, Brighton, Portsmouth. So, and also we think that we always get the best weather, in whole UK on the south coast, So, and myself living in the south coast for the 18 years, I never moved any part, So it's a fantastic area, south coast. I personally, so, and also, as I said, that there are some big other cities as well. So you can easily travel for the shopping, for work, for so I think it's a good options for you. So please, if you want to find out more, you have options to connect with Rachel. In coming months, we have a one-to-one session with Rachel. So if you want to find out more about Chichester University, so I think it's opportunity. Please register as soon as possible, and also you can find out details in our TCL Global North Africa page, TCL Global Middle East page, TCL Global Bangladesh page, and also TCL Global Nigeria page. So from the Africa, who is actually who joined us. So you can find more details if you want to find. And I think it's a good opportunity for you to directly connect with the Rachel, if you want to find out about this more information about this university. So please contact us. Our team is working from home because of the lockdown. You can reach them through email and WhatsApp, and you'll find our contact details in our website. And yes, Rachel, from you, anything else that you want to add before we finish the sessions? Yeah.
I think I would highly recommend that students do go and look at our website. We have a virtual campus tour that you can have a look at, and you can see the campus for yourself. I think one of the biggest, most positive feedback we get from our students is once they come and they see Chichester, they're sold. It's a wonderful environment. It's a very strong sort of community environment. Every student is known by name. We have very hands-on teaching with the academics, and I think it makes the experience very, very memorable and very important. We don't do big lectures. We have smaller seminar groups. Students feel like they're important and they are a name and not a number. And I think that is something that makes Chichester very special. So have a look at our campus tour online, get a feel for what the campus has to offer and what Chichester is all about. And then obviously contact with TCL team to find out more about applying. The one last thing I will say is we have reviewed our deposit refund policy for national students. So normally our deposit is non-refundable, but obviously with COVID-19 and all of the uncertainty, if a student commits to coming to us and then for whatever reason due to the coronavirus cannot come, we will refund the deposit in full. So there is no fear of being penalised in these very difficult and unusual times.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Thank you very much. Thank you, viewers, for joining us today. I'm sure you found this session useful. Please contact our team in our Bangladesh, in our Kuwait, and in Saudi Arabia, and myself, my team based in Portsmouth, and we are looking forward to see you in Chichester in UK. And take care, stay safe. Thank you very much. That's all.
Thank you.
Thank you.